So, as you've been a part of all kinds of business ventures, if I'm an entrepreneur, we're getting lunch together, and I'm sitting there, I'm frustrated with my own setbacks. What encouragement would you give to me based on all of your learnings and your years in entrepreneurship?
Well, the first thing is you're miles ahead of most other people if you've already taken the first step to be an entrepreneur. It's not easy. It's a very you have to be a little bit crazy, as I tell people, to take that step. The rewards are huge, but the risks are also huge. So, keeping that in mind, the next piece is you're going to figure it out. That's have the confidence that you will solve it. I know any problem that is thrown at me, I will figure it out, and entrepreneurs will find a way. And if they can't find a way, they'll make a way. And so that's what I'd use to stay confident and focus on the future. Never forget that today might be tough, but in a year or two, I don't even remember the crazy things I was dealing with last year. I've moved on. I'm on to the next set of problems. It's so funny how over time, what was a big deal in the moment later on is really not a big deal, and you forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, as you've just shared your story, there's so many pieces of just resilience and perseverance. And, I'm just going to go figure it out. We're going to find a way. We're going to make a way. I'm going to get amazing people around me who are smarter than me, who can figure out all of the technology pieces and all the complexities. And you seem to be drawn to complex businesses. Am I wrong?
No, I am. You might say I'm a glutton for punishment on that, but I am drawn to complex businesses because I see when I see hard things, I see the opportunity to create value. Most people don't want to do the hard things. They want the easy thing. They want to start a simple, easy business and something that's cool. And what I focus on is going and solving really hard problems where it creates a lot of value for my customer. And I know if I get it right, and I will get it right, that there's a lot of value to be created for my team, my customers, my investors, and that's what played out with Shipt, and certainly I hope the same thing plays out with Landing.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the leaders listening, they're running businesses, they're leading their teams, and I'm just inspired by people like you who are out there solving incredibly complex problems that impact so many people, even if it's just right there in your own community to start. And the stuff that you guys are doing, that all of our leaders listening are doing, really is the backbone of the economy. And so I'm just inspired for you to share some of this encouragement with them. So I want to wrap with this. One piece of advice that you found yourself replaying in your mind anytime you faced setbacks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is there a mantra that you go, all right, here we are again. Here's how we're going to, or do you just go, I'm going to Google it. All right, I'm going to Google my way out of this.
The thing that I think about a lot is the whole point of the game is staying in the game. I read a great book called The Infinite Game. And I think that really, really resonated with me a lot, which is it's everything's hard, but if you can just stay in the game, you're winning, right? And you just keep playing until it turns your way. And a lot of times it will. There's been so many businesses out there and ideas that maybe when they started, it wasn't the right time or wasn't the right market, but people stick with it and they saw that incremental progress. And then one day, boom, you have this huge success on your hands. So I think about staying in the game and playing the infinite game.
Yeah, we're big Simon Sinek fans over here. And Dave Ramsey always says that he's a 30-year overnight success because people go, Dave, this is amazing. Everything overnight, you've just become so successful. And he looks back over the 30 years starting on a card table in his living room. And every entrepreneur can go back there and remember those early days and how hard it was and the grind. And then, like you said, you don't even remember I forgot that was even a problem. That's adorable. That was my problem back then. Now we've got different problems. And so the entrepreneurial journey is something that's, you can't help but be inspired by people like you and like our leaders listening who just persevere because they care about their team, they care about the customers, and they just love business at the end of the day.
It is the best game there is. I love business. I was never into sports. I think this is the most fun game you could ever play is business.